of misconception is about human autonomy. We worry a lot about machine autonomy, but I believe that the main problem, most difficult problem we face today is how AI can support human autonomy. The most important question is how to support human autonomy. This is very difficult because the concept of autonomy has been very diverse, both in philosophy and psychology and obviously in technology. I think technology design has the possibility, the ability to bring a lot of these conceptions back to something that we can use in the design and evaluation of intelligent technologies. I think the most difficult dilemmas that engineers and designers face are the tensions that they often find between the benefits to the company they work for and the impact that the technologies will have on the other stakeholders in the general public and society as a whole. They have a motivation that is to drive business and drive a technology that is aligned to those business goals. But then they have this other motivation about being responsible and ethical. And this is a very common tension. I think academia can play the role of an external referee in a way, or mediator between the wider public, the media, and even policymakers who don't necessarily understand how the AI works, and the businesses that have these tensions, these conflicts of interest. So academics, by not being part of those technology companies, can advise the general public and the legislators on how to control these in ways that do not destroy innovation, but on the other hand, are responsible and support societal well-being. Each individual engineer comes to a project with their own personal background, their own personal experiences, and these experiences will shape the way they see the world. So engineers and designers will shape technologies in the ways they see the world be improving. So it's important to understand and reflect on our own values so we can design technologies that align with the values of the general population, not just our own. This is quite important because we have to understand the impact that we will have on general society. And this is probably the main reason why diversity in engineering and design teams is so important. I think it's in part the responsibility of product managers and directors of company to make sure that these teams are not just multidisciplinary, but also multicultural. The impact of technology goes way beyond the provision of material benefits. It will support or hinder the possibility of fulfilling our most basic psychological needs. Technologies can support our sense of autonomy, our sense of competence, our sense of relatedness. And when they do support the psychological needs, they will allow us to be happier and thriving and motivated in engaging with the activity that the technology is mediating. But the technologies can also hinder our satisfaction, our ability to satisfy those psychological needs. They can feel controlling. And when they feel controlling, we're less likely to engage or be motivated to do that activity. They can feel as limiting our sense of competence, of the ability to fulfill that particular behavior or task. Therefore, we will feel also disengaged. They can also help us or hinder our need to belong to a community. We can see this when technology, social media, for example, rather than connect us to others, makes us feel farther away, more separate, more isolated. So technologies can support or frustrate or hinder our psychological needs. And this has an impact on the way we are as human beings. If we are not motivated to engage in certain behaviors, this could lower our chances of taking care of our health, no? Or we could be less motivated to study or be curious or learn new things. And this happens, these behaviors happen when we are motivated, intrinsically motivated to do so. Yet technologies can change this intrinsic motivation and therefore changing our essential human nature.